All right, let's talk about a single habit that can actually reset your brain. We're going to dive into how to pull yourself out of that passive fog of just scrolling and scrolling and turn yourself back into an active creator. Let's get right into it.
You know the feeling, right? You pick up your phone just to check one little thing, and then you look up and a whole half hour has just vanished. We've all been there. But here's the thing you need to know. It's not really an accident. There's a powerful reason this keeps happening.
It's something called the consumption trap, and it's perfectly named because it's designed to make you feel exactly that, stuck and totally drained. It's this cycle that just leaves you wondering, where did all my time and my energy go? Now, this is so important to understand. This is not a personal failing. You are not lazy. What's happening is that your brain has gotten locked into consumption mode. It's just a passive state of taking information in without ever really engaging with it.
And being stuck in that mode, it has a real cost. Just like the slide says, your own ideas start to feel smaller, your energy just plummets, and you're left with that kind of nagging, empty feeling, like you're just not excited about anything anymore.
So why is this trap so hard to climb out of? Well, to get that, we need to look at the actual science. It really all boils down to a tiny but super powerful chemical in your brain that's being played with.
And that chemical is dopamine. You can think of it as your brain's reward system. Whenever you do something that feels good, your brain releases a little bit of it, which basically tells you, hey, that was awesome, let's do that again.
And this is exactly how modern apps get you hooked. You scroll, you click, you watch, and your brain gets this tiny little hit of dopamine. It's kind of like a cheap reward, you know? It's not really satisfying, but it's just enough to make your brain say, more please. And that creates this powerful loop that can make hours just disappear.
So what's the result of all this? Your brain just gets saturated with random, disconnected stuff. It's like trying to think in a room where 100 TVs are on at once. There's just no mental space left for real focus or clarity or for making the connections you need for deep thinking.
But here's the good news. You can absolutely break this cycle. We're going to talk about how to reset your brain, and it doesn't mean you have to change your entire life. It just takes one single, simple habit.
The whole solution is wrapped up in this one idea: intentional output. This is the perfect antidote to all that passive consumption. It's designed to literally flip the switch in your brain from just receiving information to actually producing something.
And the idea is incredibly simple. All it means is that right after you consume something, like a video or an article, you immediately create something small. Anything. That tiny action is what signals a huge shift. It forces your brain to stop just being a bucket for information and to start actively organizing thoughts. That's the reset.
Now, I can already hear you thinking, creating? Oh, that sounds like a lot of work. But that's the beauty of this. It doesn't have to be. Let's look at a few super simple ways you can start doing this, like right now.
Seriously, the bar for this is so low. After you watch a video, just jot down one idea that stuck with you. Just one. Or write a single sentence in a notebook about something you just read. You could even just grab your phone, record a quick 30-second voice note with your reaction, or turn to a friend and explain the one thing you just learned. The barrier to getting started is practically zero. And this part right here is absolutely key. You are not trying to write the next great novel or record a viral hit. The quality of what you make doesn't matter at all. It is the simple act, the intention of switching your brain from receive mode to do mode that rewires the whole thing. So, what happens over time when you practice this? You start to feel this really fundamental shift inside yourself, moving away from being just a consumer and becoming more of a creator. And this isn't just a small tweak, it's a huge change in how you actually experience your day-to-day life.
This slide just lays it all out perfectly. The consumer mode is passive, it's draining, it's running on those cheap dopamine hits. But the creator mode, that's active. It doesn't drain your energy, it actually builds it. It builds real confidence and gives you a much deeper sense of satisfaction. Instead of feeling empty, you actually start to feel alive again.
And that brings us right back to the number one. I want you to remember that. All it takes is one thing, one idea you write down, one sentence, one thought you share with someone. That single act is the trigger. It's what forces your brain out of that consumption loop and kicks off the entire reset. So I'll leave you with this question. Right now, after finishing this, what is the one small thing that you're going to create? Don't just think about it. Give it a try and just see how different you feel.